Hey guys, here's the RAF pilots further highlighted. Alex and Panzerman Bill. I still haven't put future floor wax on the goggles and the sunglasses yet, but will. And Battle of Britain. You guys saw those before. I told you I found the box that had a Spitfire in it. Yay. And in that box I found a Warhawk. Unfortunately, they're 1/72nd scale and the figures are 1/48. But let's take a look at them. I have an idea inspired by Bill at Panzerman's Bunker. He does things like you're looking at something close up at a larger scale and farther away at smaller scale. So I'm going to use his expertise as an inspiration, and I hope it turns out right. I'm going to go ahead and build these in 1/72nd scale and mount them in flight and have the figures on the base and make the base scenic for where the figures would be standing. Okay, so we have the Academy 1/72nd scale P-40E Warhawk. Nice box art. Lots of different languages. Inside the box we have, wow, nice fuselage and crystals or clears. Looks like we had the opportunity to make a open canopy, but these are really nice. They have engraved panel lines. I don't know if you can see, I'm not going to take them out of the package yet. And they actually have interior wall detail for the cockpit, which is very impressive. U.S. Army Air Force decals. Going to need some aftermarkets for these to make them accurate for the RAF in the desert in North Africa. And in this package we have two sprues. We have your wings, bombs, intakes, propeller, bits and bobs, cockpit, and you flip it over, you have the wing underside, all one piece, pretty neat. Nice detailed wheels. You get two options for wheels. Landing gear. They look pretty sturdy for 1/72nd. Very happy about that. And looks like a drop tank. And of course you have your tail. So we'll see how this turns out. Gonna give it a shot. Panzerman Bill, I hope you are happy with what I do, and I hope the rest of you are too, really. Advertisements, yay. Academy instruction sheet with a little bit of history about the P-40 itself, and it's a nice booklet. Actually, I'm sorry, it's a fold out. Very, very simple instructions to follow. Yay. Okay. Alright, that is that. Put that back, get it out of the way. This guy's going to be hanging out with that plane because it will be desert cam for North African campaign. And we come over here. And we grab the Spitfire. It is an artillery 1/72nd scale Spitfire Mark 9. Looks pretty nice. Box art, different languages with details, and again more. And this is a slide opener. Let's see here. On the back we have the options that are included in the decal sheet. Different squadrons. Looks like we have the 126 squadron in Harrowbeer 1944, so that's definitely not none of these. The other one is in the French Air Force, Free French 329 Squadron 1944, so they're not actually Battle of Britain callouts. So I need to do some research and make sure that the Mark 9 was in the Battle of Britain. Pretty sure it was. If it wasn't, we'll make it 1944. The officers, pilot officers' service dress, as well as sergeant pilots' service dress, didn't change throughout the war. A little bit later in the war, sometimes you saw them wearing the Royal Air Force blue battle dress uniform, similar to what the infantry would wear, but altogether that's still accurate for 1944. Nice decal sheet. A little thick, but we'll see how it turns out. Of course, we have our instructions with the history, so maybe that'll tell me if it was in. It says that it was produced in large numbers at the end of 1942, so it won't be a Battle of Britain Spitfire. Very nice instructions. I've built some artillery kits in the past, never airplanes, but their stuff always fits together well, and if you take your time with it, you can get a pretty nice kit. Again, very simple, very direct. Great for me because I haven't built an airplane since I've been a kid. And of course, your decal options. And what do we have here? Do's and don'ts. Who reads those, right? Let's look at the Spitfire. For some reason this wasn't bagged and I never took it apart, but very, very nice engraved panel lines on the wings, tail, wing undersides, rudder, nice prop blades. Just need a little bit of, very little flash, if any at all, that I can see. But of course, you know, we'll take the edge of the hobby knife and all that good stuff. And oh my, clear parts, not even in the baggie. There's our clear parts, nice and clear, and unbelievably no scratches after not being bagged. But nice gun sight option there. Alrighty, and on the second tree we have the two fuselage halves, very finely engraved panel lines. Looks like another rudder option. Cockpit assembly, landing gear, pilot seat, again more cockpit stuff, and landing gear assembly. Unfortunately, there's not any detail on the inside of this kit as far as cockpit detail, but have no fear, modeling skills are everywhere. But we're going to do them. They'll be posed, like I said, in the flying position, and have the figures mounted on the base with a description, with some appropriate groundwork for their theaters of war. Obviously Europe for the Spitfire, not Battle of Britain, sorry guys, I know that's most everybody's favorite, and North Africa for the P-40. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you later.